Porn YouTube channel. I'm so glad you're here with me. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. And if you are back from watching all the videos that I have and you have something really important to say to me, or you just have to just tell me something about how you're feeling or how something struck you, go ahead and leave a comment. If you've subscribed, please remember to ring the alert bell so that you know when I've uploaded. Now today I'm trying a new format on how I deliver videos to you. At least I'd like to add this to my repertoire. However, I'm in a learning curve, so don't get angry with me and don't come at me in the comments because it's not perfect. But I am trying this, so it's going to be like a trial along with you, and it's kind of live. So any mistakes I make, or if it's slow with loading, please forgive me. That's a technical Wi-Fi thing. That's not me. I have no control over that. Okay, so again, this is one of the videos that I want to deliver, but I do want to keep this video under 12 minutes. So let's go right into it because we're at 119 now. So today's topic, and by the way, you can find, of course, the full disclaimer in the box below, which is basically, this is for entertainment. I share my thoughts and views with you, and we surf the internet together to find trending topics on the British royals as it pertains to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. So today I wanted to talk to you again, just one more time for now, about Meghan and her transition from the UK to Canada to wherever else and then to the United States. And we believe, for the most part, many of us do not believe Prince Harry is anywhere in her vicinity, let alone a phone call, probably more like a text. But mainly we're noticing that when she is in the media, it's been very limited since she's come back to the United States from the UK. Very limited. We're seeing past interviews like for Disney's promo for Elephant and her great narration. I'm joking. Her very highly criticized narration of the Elephant's voiceover work that she did. Apparently, people don't feel or connect with her or her voice like she had hoped. And I'm sure Disney is like, wow, elephants didn't do that great. Now, we all love elephants, so maybe we don't care who narrates it, but more importantly, we love the story about elephants. So we'll give her that. But I want to show you today why, in a video, why I believe Meghan Markle is going to be slowly and quietly at first going back to her original love of international affairs. Now, international affairs is politics, really. I mean, honestly, it is politics. It's the politics of international affairs. So she studied that. She had a dual major in theater and international relations. Now, theater in college, I'll leave that up in the air because we don't want to discredit anybody because there's some very good people that do theater, but she never really became a fantastic actress. However, is it true or not true? Maybe her theater major has prepared her for the international relations and the political agenda that she's now going to embark upon. That's why I believe, personally, we're hearing less about the charity of Archwell. Not that we won't ever hear of it again, but we're hearing less of it. In fact, as a whole, we're seeing and hearing less of Meghan Markle. She's not making as many dopey mistakes. She's not doing that cutesy wootsy big doe-eye, I'm so innocent and I am, being ridiculed. She's not doing that as much. And what I want to show you is we're seeing that a lot. We're seeing a very small window of her behaviors, right? We're seeing that she showed Archie, he was in a little onesie. It really wasn't really about Archie. In theory, yes, because she was reading for him and with him, but the baby and her seemed very disconnected. So it would be great to see if she goes into politics when the United States and everybody in the United States will be able to see her family completely as a whole. Now, in the United States, there's never been anyone to run that's been a single person. So it's evident that most people are married. Maybe they'll be coupled up. In Meghan's case, she might try to be less about the marriage and maybe she'll have a partner. But I really think you will know and you'll appreciate that most American and most presidents and prime ministers and people, heads of country and state, are not single. Most. So she's going to need to stay married to somebody. And it's going to be somebody that makes sense to the American people. Prince Harry makes kind of sense to us. He really doesn't, in the big picture, he really doesn't matter to the American public in terms of, again, in my opinion, it's not something that he's trending or hot. It's just we know of Prince Harry, right? But what we really want to talk about is that when she attended Northwestern, she did have a dual major, which was theater and international relations. So it's been a long time ago where she had that inkling, and that theater and international relations may have an impact today. Now, if we go over here, and hopefully this will pop up pretty quick, we see that Hillary Clinton, back in 2018, she posted on her Instagram, "Women don't need to find a voice. They have a voice. They need to feel empowered to use it. And people need to be encouraged to listen." So that was Meghan Markle's quote. And Hillary Clinton, who lost to President Trump, had this on her Instagram. Now, Hillary Clinton, you know who she is. She's also an attorney. She also was defense secretary. I forget what she is. But she held another office outside of being first lady. So this woman has done a lot, and she is clearly stating that she backs Meghan Markle. Doesn't even know her from a hole in the wall. But let me tell you, in January 28th, 2020, this article came out because Hillary Clinton shared Meghan Markle's post. Her her quote to her 4.6 million followers. Now, if I look over here, we can see that it's Oprah Winfrey back in 2008, and subsequently, intermittently, she has backed and helped Barack Obama campaign. Okay, and we see a ton of photos here showing the Obamas and Oprah. 2008, we see that. We see President Barack awards Oprah Winfrey here with some kind of wacky award. My computer is not acting as fast as I am doing, but we see that she has helped Barack early. This has to be somewhere circa 2007, 8, 10, 12. Okay. We go over here and we see Oprah Winfrey will be campaigning with Stacey Abrams. Okay. And that's another person that her name has popped up again. But Stacey Abrams is not seemingly really a person that people are going to want to see as, as a president today or a vice president. I believe she might be in the running to be with Biden, but the American people don't really feel it. But back in 2018, Golden Globe speech ignited speculation that she might have political aspirations, and this was Oprah. They thought because Oprah was palling around with the Obamas that she herself was going to want to run for president. Well, she kicked that down, and I believe because Oprah may have a following with a certain age bracket of women across the world, but especially in the United States, but she's still older, and I think she doesn't have the stamina. You've heard me say that before. So, this is something that I see her helping. So now we understand that Oprah was at the wedding of Meghan, and she happens to be very friendly with Prince Harry and has done various interviews. So this is all leading up to something, to me, that we will see Oprah supporting Meghan in a push to become some type of candidate, whether that's a vice president or a president. Now, it's been said that in this particular upcoming election, there would be a pop-up surprise candidate, because right now nobody is feeling the candidates outside of President Trump. And believe it or not, President Trump does have a good, strong following. And that's because he was able to do so many things. He said something and he did it. And although we all don't see him as the president of the year, because we see him as a businessman and we see him as somebody that is a wheeler and dealer and a hustler in the real estate business, and he's made millions, but he's also been given millions by his family as an inheritance. But when you step back and you look at the big picture, he is a viable candidate to do another term. Okay, but there has been talk that there would be a pop-up candidate. So Meghan Markle does have a little bit of the background, especially now marrying Prince Harry. So it might not be super strong, but I want to end with this. I'm going over 12 minutes, so let's just see if we can.
They want to have a voice that they weren't allowed to, and now they can be outspoken, they can say what they think about issues. I think they could be.
Now, right here, that's all I really want to play, because I don't want to get into any copyright infringements. But this is Clive Bull. It's on the LBC channel here on YouTube. And this video here, Meghan Markle will run for president, predicts PR expert. So if you have a chance, I'll leave the link below. Come and see this yourself and decide on your own. And of course, understand that she's got all the right connections now. You see people with money in their pocket, like Oprah, who has a huge connection base. And it's also a base like Harvey Weinstein. She's in his black book. There's so many things going on under and behind the scenes. So people with money can, in fact, support someone like Meghan. And with money, there is really no door that can't be opened. But with Mr. Trump, and his agenda is to stop that whole the illegal stuff and really see that everything is returned similar to the Kennedy era. So let me know what you think. I will leave this link in the box below, and you can look at this, how this PR person, he's an expert, says that Meghan Markle, very well could run for president. What do you think? Will you vote? Will you vote? Do you know someone that would vote for her? And why? Why would we vote for Meghan? Well, one could say that because she's biracial, so they may use the race card. The United States needs someone of color. And she's, perfectly aligned with Prince Harry. And let's keep in mind that the UK still has ties to the United States in a very special agreement, which very few people know about. Even I don't know the extent of it. So I may dig a little further to present that to you. But think long and hard about this. Do you know anyone who would vote for Meghan Markle? And would you vote? Would your mom vote? Would your daughter vote? Think about the next generation, even if it was 2025. And that's, of course, if you're in the United States. If you're not in the United States, then how do you feel about Meghan Markle running? All right, I will. And how does she do that with Prince Harry being a UK citizen? And does it even matter today? It seems like all the rules are changing right before our eyes. I will see you in the next video. Please comment, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.